guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Weight Loss Center here on Sensational Sunday here in Connecticut. Life's good, guys. Life's good. Man, you saw the thumbnail. The brilliance of John Rose. Love the guy. Don't agree with everything he says, but love the guy. Let me finish up my workout, and we'll talk about John Rose. That is 300 kettlebell swings, 310 kettlebell swings in 30 minutes. That is my base workout. I haven't done a time trial in a while. I don't know, maybe next week. Anyway, John Rose. Guys, I'll tell you, I have been on in and around YouTube for a little over 5 years, close to 6 years now. Starting primarily with my trumpet channel. And health and fitness and sports and meditation and all that sort of stuff. And I'll tell you what, there is so few people out there that really, really know what you're doing, know what they're doing. I mean, so much of it's just misinformation. A lot of it I don't begrudge. I don't begrudge the people because they just don't know any better. They're ignorant. And that's fine. If they want to spew their calories in, calories out, and, go ahead. Go ahead. Starvation diets, knock yourself out. Okay? There are other guys that I call out from time to time, charlatans that know better, that are just scamming you. Scamming you. Those I have no problem calling out. No problem at all. I don't like to do it. I like to think I'm a nice guy and all this sort of stuff. But when they are just scamming people, Mark Sisson, Ben Greenfield. Oh, please, I'm getting off the subject. Okay? We could spend all day just making a list. Literally all day just making a list. Dr. Mark Hyman. See, I'm already triggered. That bugs me. But all of a sudden, there are so few that you can really just praise. And I have done that the last couple of weeks. Harley, Freely, Melon Belly, Natasha, Mike Ornstein, and John Rose. And I have to say, of all the people that I've seen in the health and fitness field, I think he's the brightest. I really do, including me. Okay? Putting myself in that category. Now, to be the brightest in the health and fitness field is not that great an accomplishment. It's just not. Why? Because you're smarter than Kino Body? Because you're smarter than Vegan Gains? I mean, most rocks are smarter than them. Okay? That's not the point. But and I did one maybe a month ago on him. And guys, he is absolutely 100% the smartest guy on YouTube at the moment in the health and fitness field. No doubt about it. In other fields, I mean, Jordan Peterson is very smart. Ben Shapiro is very smart. And I'm not saying I agree with them. I'm just saying, and the fact of the matter is, I don't necessarily agree with everything John Rose says. But I think of all the people out there, I think, number one, he is in and about my age. I'm not sure exactly, give or take a few years. We're the same age. Okay? He's been at this just as long as I have. I mean, I've been starting this when I was 18 years old. He started it when he was about 28. He was an accountant for the longest time. He decided he wanted to be a professional tennis player. But the point is, when it comes to math, he's an absolute whiz, thus the accounting degree. He feels equally at home quoting Aristotle, Plato, Schweitzer, Fritz Albert Popp, Max Gerson. I mean, we can just go on and on. He is a voracious reader. And not only is a voracious reader, in the Bible, the gospel, the Essene gospel of peace, I mean, it doesn't matter. This guy has a gray matter, an absolute photographic memory from what I can tell, and total recall in everything that he reads. Now, he can also total recall what, Mark Hyman quotes and, nail him to the wall, stuff like that. So he's just, his intellect is really beyond reproach. I don't know what his IQ is. Maybe he doesn't know what his IQ is. At the end of the day, IQ means nothing. It really doesn't. I know a lot of guys people with very, very high IQs that are worthless. And I know people that are average intellect that are ruling the world. So, and everything in between, okay? But he is a very, very bright guy. Now, his philosophy is very simple. Eat your fruits and vegetables. Sound familiar? You see why I like him? You see why he drew me in? Now, he is very, very pro juice cleansing. Okay? He calls it a solid food vacation. I was into this long before I ever stumbled across his website. I think I told you before I even started my doctoral work, I studied one-on-one with the great anti-aging specialist, Gary Null. And the foundation of his whole protocol, Gary Null's now, was a juice fast, a 40-day juice fast. Changed his life. Grew his hair back. I mean, turned him into from an excellent athlete to a world-class athlete in his age group. In his age group, for sure. So I was always juicing. I was juicing for a long time. I'm going to say go 25 years. I didn't stumble across John Rose until about 4 years ago. Okay? Now, even though Gary is 1,000% pro-juice, working juice into your protocol, he hasn't pushed, for some reason, he hasn't pushed the juice cleanse. And I've done it a couple times and just loved it. And it wasn't until I stumbled across John Rose's stuff that I really started making an integral part of my protocol. Okay? And again, you do not have to juice cleanse. You do not. It is not for everybody. But to get to the species-specific diet, which is raw fruits and vegetables, no cooked, okay? And I'm 1,000% to tell you, I'm not that, okay? I do cook the food, rice, corn, peas, potatoes. I'm completely on board with that, okay? But to get to the raw, okay, the easiest way to do it is a juice cleanse. Why? Because the juice cleanse literally resets every cell in your body to the DNA level, to the point where it gets you back to the species-specific diet. And I'm telling you, after a period of time on a juice cleanse, trust me, all you are craving are raw fruits and vegetables. Doritos, ugh. A bucket of rigatoni, ugh. Guys, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. If you're not going to do the juice cleanse, that transition, and John Rose is the first one to tell you, can be very, very difficult. Okay? It can be done, but it takes a lot of self-control. Okay? But I really, really admire the guy. Number one, his intellect. Number one, his protocol. If he was espousing, keto, I wouldn't think twice. I wouldn't watch him again. But the protocol drew me in. His intellect, quoting Aristotle, quoting Plato, quoting Socrates, man. I mean, right at his fingertips. Very, very bright guy. A lot of that, and he's the first one to tell you, a lot of that comes from the diet. All right? Anyway, I strongly suggest you check out his channel. He does go into, he's very, very into conspiracy theories and what's behind all this, stuff going on today. May not be your cup of tea, but I strongly suggest you check him out. Now, also, unlike me, that little 10-minute boom, 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 get in, get out. You better have 20 minutes, a half an hour, sometimes as much as an hour to watch the videos. That's another thing, guys. He could just stand there with no shirt on. And at, 66 years old, whatever, he looks incredibly impressive with no shirt on. And just talk, speak, expound for over an hour. I mean, it's incredible. Again, the gray matter. So anyway, again, it feels nice to talk about something positive as opposed to, Dr. Phil and all that sort of crap. So, John Rose, keep up the good work. He does take sabbaticals, months at a time where he needs time to recharge. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe he's taking his salad food vacation. I don't know. But I miss him during that time. And that's one of the things I don't agree about. If you really want to change the world, man, you got to be out there every day. You really do. Anyway, I think. So check out his stuff. And as you'll see, it's very, very similar to mine. Very similar to mine. And that's it. So eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Not the fake stuff, true power.